memes. Also, be nice. Gender critical? Sorry, didn't realize your gender bar was so low. Here, have a gender potion. You aren't like yourself when your gender bar is low. Here, have a Snickers. What's up, my Beardos and Weirdos? OneTopic here, and today we're diving back into trans memes and also covering egg memes. I was reading through the comments of a few of the recent videos and I saw how many of you were asking me to come back to cover this, as well as cover more of the egg memes. So, I'm back. All right, you know the deal. Let's get started. Are you an amorphous blob?
Absolutely.
Try yoga pants.
Okay. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Wow. The gifted boy to burnout girl with a praise kink pipeline. Tuck guide. I'm gonna scroll back up. Tuck guide. Sea of Thieves tuck guide. How to tuck. Best tuck outfit. Tuck lord. Oh my lord. We could all learn how to tuck a bit better, I guess. Oh, hate your gender? Try astral projection. The trans leaving my body when my mom says, just stop.
Wow. Whoa. That was so helpful. Thank you.
God, it reminds me of, hang on a sec, I want to find this. Oh, hate your gender?
The prophecy is true.
Whoa. The sun's a jawbreaker? Whoa! I don't even know what this means. That's awesome. I've only seen the shortened version. This goes on for another minute and 10 seconds. Taking the dress goes Spinny to its logical conclusion by battling trans women like Beyblades. Get a bunch of NBs together and it's they blade. They blade. Trans dudes gotta stop being so relatable, or then I gotta admit I'm trans. First stage, denial. Second stage, Daniel. When your cis friend tells you that every guy would become a girl if they could. Okay.
Boo. 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 I support J.K. Rowling.
Ah! Me! When I found out that my PC's fans could fully shred a hot dog.
Well,
why would... Oh!
How come plushies cost money?
Transphobia. Yeah, I think every trans person should get a standard issue government provided blaha. Ovaries. I could make you some eggs if you like. Trans masks. Just tea, thank you. I couldn't even do a wizard voice. Okay, Gandalf, I'll try. Just tea, thank you. Poof, you shall pass. Smack my microphone. Makeup check. Blink. Hairstyle check. Oh yeah. Feeling cute check. Places and people to see. Oh. Relatable. First time I was gendered correctly by a stranger in public was a bellhop in front of a hotel yelling, "Hey lady, move your stupid." It's the little things, you know? Thank you, random citizen. So you're telling me an egg fried this rice? Hey, cuts to chef. I wish I was trans. That way I could be a girl. Aw, it. Being a trans man is hard. I'ma just become a cis man. There you go. That's the way to do it. I wish puberty took you to customize your character screen. Do you realize how many men would be women? Do you say this like it's a bad thing? Sure, I may have been assigned male at birth or whatever, but in school, I was often assigned homework, and I was bad at that too. It reminds me of the meme where it's like, oh, you want a bad girl? Well, I was so bad at being a girl that now I'm a boy. I think about this one joke in a Lego book on a daily basis. Are you my robot brother? No, I'm your transistor. That's really cute. I really like that. What? He's an idiot. One man's journey to find something everyone sees. Stunning and brave. What is a woman? Someone who identifies as a woman. What is a man? Someone who identifies as a man? What are we talking about? What are you talking about? What? I don't know. I'm interested to see what y'all are. Right? I'm A, and let your keyboard expose you. Oh, I love these. I'm a bit of a female house mess. Oh, how many of us aren't a bit of a house mess? Okay, I'm a bit of a weird person and a lot about the other guy that is, but I'm so proud of you. All right, that's really cute. Yeah, let's do it again. Type yours in the comments. They, them causing mayhem. Trans guy who finally figured out his name. About to come out in the funniest way to all his friends. Hey guys, can I be frank with you all? Trans masks and their standard issue dad jokes. Speaking of, hashtag trigger warning. Blasphemy. One time I saw a TERF refer to top surgery as iconoclasm against the divine feminine. And I was honestly so upset that I hadn't thought of it first. That's so cool. This is the definition of iconoclasm, in case anyone's wondering. There's got to be at least one trans woman named Eve out there whose dead name is Adam, and she's the funniest person to ever grace this earth with her presence. My mom knows a trans woman named Helen, whose dead name is Troy, which I think is pretty epic. She's right. Helen of Troy. Food plastics equals estrogens in your body. Trans masks. Trans femmes, let's go! The cis and masculine desire to be a cute witch and have a ghost cat. Oh my god, it's so cute! I know, right? Yep. Hey, why is your status egg? 'Cause I like eggs. I see. Suspicious. Why? Aw. Oh! Hey, are the dad jokes coming in? What my parents wanted. Hetero daughter. What they got? A bison. 3 years on T. Fix it, Felix to Mario. I love that. All bodies are miracles. Every day I get down on my knees and I pray to God and I say, Dear God, thank you for this meat sculpture you have imprisoned my immortal soul in. I will find a witch to undo your curse. And when I am released, we'll see who smites who now, you son of a... How men want to be treated behind closed doors. Good girl. My good girl. My goodness. Does self-fun time increase estrogen? A 2007 study on rats found that frequent adult fun time with yourself alone lowered androgen receptors in the brain. Meanwhile, another 2007 study on rats showed that frequent increased estrogen receptor density. I will punch any grown man who comes at me in the... I'm 5'5" and 100 pounds. God did not build me to fight fair. Lobster salami. Oh no. I start taking E. Upgrade. Let's go. I get gendered as a girl while hanging out with my family. Upgrade. Let's go. They think me and my dad are dating. Go back. Oh no! He keeps looking at himself in the mirror and crying. Oh, my parents! Where were you all day? My Latin class was learning about Cypriades, a teenage boy who stumbled upon Artemis bathing in the woods. Since no man can see her baked, Artemis turned her into a girl! I spent the entire day hiking through the woods near the house. Didn't find anyone though. Kind of a bummer. Ever wondered what it would be like to be a girl? Jesse, what? The party girl, a species that flourished from the late 90s to the early 2010s. Population began to swiftly decrease in 2014, and the coronavirus pandemic is thought to have killed off the last of them. A species lost to time. Or so we thought! My hypothesis, gentlemen, is that yes, they have gone extinct. But I propose! I flip a lever and lights illuminate several test tubes, each containing a college frat boy. I pull out a cartoonishly large needle of estrogen. We can bring them back. Jurassic Park theme plays on synth. Cis allies! Man, I really want to play Hogwarts Legacy, but J.K. Rowling is so transphobic. I don't want to support her. Trans people! Well, there is another option. 14-year-old girl buys a padded bra to make her boobs look bigger. Society! Well, naturally. 14-year-old trans mask buys a binder to make their chest look flatter. Society! What the f do you think you're doing? Transgenderism is lit. I vote to normalize it. I mean, if my friend wants boobs, bounce, bounce, am I right? The real allies. Trans timelines. Egg IRL, traa, FDM, MDF. Egg denial. As you can see, the gap is narrowing. Whoa!
You took everything from me.
I don't even know who you are.
Yeah, Blaha, you are honor bound to protect trans kids. Can you handle that?
I love that.
Can you do my hair like this?
Oh, sure. Snip, 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 snip. And done. I didn't cut it too short because it would make you look boyish.
That bull.
Heck yeah. I don't know how to pronounce the name of the Ikea shark. And at this point, I'm too afraid to ask. All right, let's find out. Okay. Okay.
Laha. Laha.
All right, there it is. Blaha. Whoa, base D&D? Enhance ability. Trans. There are only two biological sexes in nature. Nature. All thrills, all frills. Fun Guy Friday. This is Schizophilum commune. This fungus has 23,328 distinct sexes, and one any sex is compatible with every other sex but their own. Mycelium magic. Wow. That is pretty cool. A little terrifying. I don't know. I'm not afraid of mushrooms, but cordyceps? A little bit. If you know, you know, okay? Don't Google it, but if you know, you know.
I don't know which trans femme with long hair for the first time needs to hear this, but conditioner is for the tips of your hair, not the roots.
Well, I'm not trans, but this will be very useful for me and my trans friends, so thank you. Welp.
Yeah.
Huh. That's a good reminder for me too. I mean, I kind of condition all of it, but maybe I should look into that. If you're a trans guy and you loved Mulan as a kid, congratulations, Shang successfully made a man out of you. This makes me really happy, actually. Good morning to all the trans guys who have all the strength of a raging fire and are as mysterious as the dark side of the moon. Aw, pink news. Well, I think it's pretty up that my body, a chemistry lab made of meat, simply chooses to make the wrong chemicals, giving me meat in places where I do not want to have it for no reason. NB mascot. Thoughts? Ridiculous inflatable swan thing.
Gender critical man in my DMs. Mate, I've got some news for you.
And if I, a cis man, woke up in a woman's body or was somehow reborn as a woman, but still retained my male consciousness, I wouldn't feel dysphoric at all and become a trans man by taking testosterone and having surgeries to try to look like a man. I would roleplay the out of being a woman, wear women's clothing, makeup, date men, get pregnant. Get pregnant, you know, as you do when you roleplay, etc. And I can guarantee you that every other cis man would do the same in that situation. Nope, I personally would not get pregnant. Waking up as a beautiful young woman is literally every guy's dream. Oh, hun. Me, as a teen, I need to learn how to hide all my feminine mannerisms and personality traits so that I can be socially accepted. Me, as an adult. Oh, well, how do I undo all of that? Well, you hit Control Z. You're lesbian at the Pride Night at the Emo Club. Thank you for the kiss. Sorry, I am a boy.
OP might want to bookmark this post in case they come back in 3 years to tell us they're transgender.
Funniest reply ever. I am transgender. The concept of transgender eggs is so funny. Like sometimes you'll meet a cis person that you're like
97% sure is going to realize they are trans in the next 5 years.
but you can't tell them because that would violate the Prime Directive. Humans can only be 2 genders. Non-binary people. Gods. I did not have born in the wrong body childhood transgender angst. I had blissfully unaware of the concept of gender until the world lucifered me and made me bite that f***ing awareness apple, and then suddenly everything was wrong. Angst.
Damn, you make me wish I was trans.
Egg. Egg.
Interesting.
Exactly. I wish I was a girl. I'm not trans, I swear. All my game characters are girls. I just like it. Doesn't everyone wish they were the opposite sex? It's normal to be at least curious, right? I mean, I hate my body, but I don't have dysmorphia. Still cis, though. It's normal to be curious and have questions about your gender. And I think it's really important, even for cis people, to be exploring their gender as well. Just to figure out what feels right, you know? Hey Google, how to brew estrogen in a bathtub. Suck estrogen from unsuspecting cis people. How to build an estrogen lab in your home. Money doesn't matter. Looks doesn't matter. Pronouns doesn't matter. Cisgender people. What a concise way of putting that. I really like that. All clothing is unisex if you stop being a little about it. Every zoo is a petting zoo as long as you're not being a little about it. The cis desire that a group of mythical creatures that look like women would kidnap you and turn you into one of them. I recognize this picture. Hang on. Yeah, it's this one. This is a picture that got one of my videos demonetized before. Permanently. I think it was a Saf owner friend. I want to cross my legs. Okay. Dysphoria. That's not how boys do it. Okay, jeez. Trans people, remember that. Michael J. Fox is 5'4". Gwendolyn Christie is 6'3". And everyone thinks they're cool. Oh, hell yeah. Gay trans fish. I repeat, we have a gay trans fish. Discovered in the deep, the rainbow fish that's born female and becomes male. Scientists in the Maldives were only able to reach the rose-veiled fairy wrasse by using specialized diving gear. That's so cool. If you try with gender and it just confirms that you are in fact cis, that still gives you like an upgrade because now you're approaching your sense of self with intent. TM. What was it that Dolly Parton said? Find out who you are and then do it on purpose. I hate that the just a phase thing made us so afraid of trying new things. Go through phases. Discover yourself. Change every day. It's okay if something doesn't last forever. It makes me so angry that other people want to invalidate others' experiences just because they decided it wasn't for them in the end. I was miserable as a teenage boy, like constantly, and I had no idea why. Depression meds didn't help. Therapy didn't help. God, I wish someone had just sat me down and told me that it wasn't a fetish to want to be a girl. And honestly, if you want to be a girl, you can be. The understanding of trans people don't need to pass to be considered the gender they are made me realize, wait a minute, if trans people don't need to pass, cis people don't either, right? And that has helped me explore myself so much without the fear of not being a real man. I guess what I'm saying is, thanks for all the trans folks who encourage being who you are, in spite of what society tells you. I know it's not the same thing with cis people, but it's at least helped me feel more comfortable in my own skin. Y'all are good role models. Trans people make mundane things sound so exciting and new. A trans woman could tell me her name is Sarah and I'd be like, oh, yeah, Sarah's actually a very cool sounding and intriguing name. I love it. Congratulations on having excellent taste. On the other hand, weird trans people scratch all the brain itches I didn't even know I had. One time I met someone who named themselves Pepsi. I will never forget her for as long as I live. I'll probably be thinking about her on my deathbed. The energy. I met a fellow non-binary last year named Dad, and I still honestly don't think I'm over it. Me looking at my friend who named themselves Sponge. All right, my Beardos and Weirdos, that's the end of today's video. I really appreciate all of you who stuck around to the end, because you're still here, right? at least I know some of you are, which is pretty cool. I appreciate that. All right, my Beardos and Weirdos, we'll see you in the next one. Let me know what videos you want to see me cover next and what you thought of this video. If you thought it was great, cool. See you in the next one, where we take it one topic at a time. Roll that out. All right, anyone who stuck around, you get an epic high five. Buff!